Hey, welcome back to Ziphouse. I am your host, Bree. Today is a very special day. We'll be bridging the international gap with Master KG, South African viral sensation for his hit single Jerusalem. If you haven't heard it, here you go. Let's go.
Tax Davis on the beat,
Master KG, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you?
I'm doing well. You have really made a name out here in the US. How does it feel?
It's a dream come true. It's amazing. It's blessings. I'm happy to have achieved whatever that I have achieved so far.
Yes, yes. How was your Heritage Day?
Oh, it was amazing. It was super excellent. The whole country was doing the hashtag Jerusalema dance challenge. Each and
Uh-huh.
every corner, it was just amazing.
I want to get into the making of Master KG. Can you tell me what path you took to become the producer that you are today?
Actually, what happened is that I started around 2013. What happened is that I'm from the villages in Limpopo here in South Africa. So that's where I grew up in Kelly's village. So growing up there were friends of mine who had computers and they knew how to produce through the softwares called FL Studio. I remember by that time I never had a computer, but then the love for music was in me.
Mhm.
Then I became friends with them, and then I used to just watch them while they produce using their computers until my late uncle, ended up getting me a computer. And then
Yeah.
from there, I started learning the software and how to do it. From there, I learned it again and again and again. I think around 2016, that's where I was, matured in terms of making music, making beats that were starting to catch people's attention and so forth.
Yeah.
And there, just kept going until 2018, where I released my first single, which is called Skeleton Move, featuring Zanda, which actually, did a lot of things. Won me a couple of awards, made me travel. That's where, like it was the first time I traveled outside the country, with that song. And then from there until Jerusalem came last
So when you were preparing to create Jerusalem, what headspace were you in?
year. I was in that space whereby people were ready for another one, because what happened is that Skeleton Move did a lot,
Mhm.
it was one of those songs that I remember even people used to say like, this is your biggest song of your career.
Mhm.
They were like, I don't think there will be any other song like this one. I'm talking about
Yeah.
like from my team and just people as usual. I was in that space, but then at the same time, that didn't get into me because like I was like, no. Even when I made Skeleton Move, I didn't plan it to be the song that it became. People just decided and loved the song. And then
Yeah.
yes, I started making a beat, but then this time, I wanted something spiritual. I wanted like to make a dance song, but at the same time, make it more spiritual, make it have that spirituality on it.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
I made the beat, and then after making the beat, I just listened to it again and again and again. I was like, who can I put in on this beat? And then
Mhm.
I just thought of Nomweb. I was like, I think she'll be the right person for
Yeah,
this.
she did excellent. She has a beautiful voice.
Amazing. I was like, she has that soul, she has that spirituality that I'm looking for. I was
Mhm.
like, yeah, I would love to feature you on my song 1, 2, 3. And she was happy also, she loved it. And then yeah, we made a studio session. She came, yeah, I was starting the studio, and then we married.
How does it feel to be all over the world and people are picking it up?
Oh, it's blessings, it's a dream come
Mhm.
true. At the same time, it's not something that I thought of, it will happen. It took me by surprise also, how the world has reacted towards this song, the love that we're
Mhm.
getting all over the world, all parts of the world, because the song is you know, just breaking records each and every time, each and every week, each and every
Mhm.
month. There's something amazing that the song, end up achieving and so forth. So it's amazing, and especially the dance. And I feel that the dance also is one of those things that even made the song even more popular. In terms of a lot of people love the dance also.
Yeah.
And most of the time you might see people dancing, but even if you don't know what's going on, like with the dance, you'll like even if you never heard the song, like be interested, and by being interested, you end up getting to know the song because the people are dancing to the song.
It went viral pretty quickly. Do you feel that you are happy to be in the era of social media where this song started and you brought a cultural dance that is known in South Africa and it was replicated all over the world? Do you feel that there is a cultural bondage that is happening because of social media and how it is expanded throughout the world?
Yes, definitely. The social media is a powerful tool, to be honest. And I feel like, in terms of also, taking a big role in making this song what it is today, like social media took a big role. Because to be honest, I never had a team, maybe from outside or from anywhere, that was promoting my music or anything like that. I had a team, but it's based in South Africa. Like the label is based in South Africa. So it's an independent small label. So through social media, just posting things, sharing, it made things easier for them to travel all over the world.
Would you say being signed is something that you're aspiring to in the future, or do you prefer the independent route?
To be honest, being signed, it's like it differs in terms of how you're signed. And in terms of the growth also, where do you want to go and so forth. Because sometimes you just need to experience a lot of things until you can take more things in your own hands. Besides that, but
Yeah.
also at the same time, you can be signed, but in a good way, whereby you're having a deal that is it's more benefiting on yourself than benefiting to other people. So I feel like being signed, it does differ a lot, because sometimes most of the people, when they hear the word signed, they're like, no, they're gonna charge your money, they're gonna rob you and everything. But I feel like
Yeah.
if you make things right, and make sure that contract, you have someone on your behalf who's representing you and making sure things are good, all is well. There's
Yeah.
no problem about being signed.
Yeah. What do you think that you would like to see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years as an artist?
I would love to see myself out there as one of the biggest artists in the world. I want,
Yes,
I want
speak
to
it.
be that guy that I just want to sustain this. I want to sustain my career and my music. I want to
Yeah.
always be up to date, always in the charts.
Yes,
Always
yes.
traveling, always rocking the world with my music.
It seems like you're on a good start from your past songs, and on top of that, you added a house name, Now to America, Burna Boy, to the track. How was that conversation?
Oh, amazing! Benna Boy is one of the humble guys that I ever met. Regardless of how big he is, and everything like that. I remember the conversation was so smooth. And one thing for sure is that he knew my work. Jerusalem was not the first song that he knew. He actually knew the other song, which is called Skeleton Move, because he was
Skeleton
like
Move.
that. Yeah, that was the biggest song in Nigeria. And then
Mm-hmm.
we just talked everything. And Jerusalem is actually one of the songs that he loved. So it was also
Mm-hmm.
easier to actually make this work. Unlike, trying to push something for someone to just be on it. So it's something that he also loved on his side. That's why we even made things
Mm-hmm.
simpler and faster than usual.
Right, because he felt the music himself.
Yeah, definitely,
Do you have any inspirations in terms of your sound or how you choose to produce your music? I know you originally started off as a DJ, so you obviously have the ear for connecting different sounds together. How does that work for you?
Definitely, I'm more inspired by the late Bojo Mojo. He was a producer and a DJ from South Africa. he's normal. So, but then his sound, growing up, that's the sound that I used to listen to. But not only that, like I listen to actually most of the songs that I listen to, it's like old stuff. It can be R&B, can be house, it can be anything, some old stuff. That's where I get my inspiration in terms of making my music.
Nice, nice. What is your favorite older song that you go to anytime that you're having maybe not the greatest day and it uplifts your spirits and maybe motivates you to start something?
Like You Do with Oh My Son, the song that I love so much.
Yeah? We're gonna have to
Yeah.
check that one out.
Yeah, definitely.
The name changed 3 times. What was the key component that said Jerusalem is the one, this is what we're gonna stick to?
Like I felt like Jerusalem is it's someone that is out there. It's something that is out there already. Jerusalem, I think almost a lot of people know what is Jerusalem. And also here in the country, we have songs, old songs like gospel songs whereby like Jerusalem and other things. So I feel like it's a catchy word, and it's something that a lot of people already know. And then I was like, I think even if you don't know us, the artists and everything, but like if the word Jerusalem, like if you
Correct.
see it there maybe on YouTube or anything, you want to click and listen to like what is this Jerusalem now, because Jerusalem are the other way around.
Right, right. I agree with that. It's like it's a universal word. Everyone has seen it before, or at least if you tapped in any form of a religion, you've seen the word before. So I think that was a
Yeah,
nice touch for it to be universal, because although you may be speaking your native tongue, it allows people who can't speak it to connect to that one singular word. And then
yeah,
obviously, once you turn it on, it's a whole party. So I think
yeah.
that is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I also want to extend my congratulations to you on your most recent award for the Best African Electro category. That was a fantastic achievement.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And recently, I just received 5 nominations from the AFRIMA Awards, which is amazing. Also, I'm just looking forward to that, and also looking forward to more.
Has COVID at all impacted your process as, kind of going out and connecting with your fans or anything?
Yeah, definitely. Like things are not like before. Before we used to just travel each and every week. It's either like we go around the country, or we outside the country. But then since COVID started like we had to adapt to a lifestyle that we're not used to, which is like being at
Right.
home 24/7. But at the same time, I feel like it's been a good thing to me, because I was able to to give have that time actually to work more on my music. Studio sessions. Without any rush, without any going anywhere or anything like that. Yeah. So I feel like it did impact me in a bad way, but at the same time, there was a good good stuff that I was able to pick out from.
Right, right. That's good. It seems like either a lot of people are impacted in a negative manner, or it's been more of an inspiring and motivation to kind of do the things that they weren't able to do when life is,
Yeah.
more active, and we're more concerned about the social aspects and just trying to complete work tasks and everything like that. So it's clearly a great thing that for you, we had this time off.
Yeah, definitely. I was busy working on a lot of music, so yeah, I'll be dropping something beautiful soon.
What can we get a name or a date?
I don't have the specific date, but then it will have to be somewhere around late October. Yeah,
Okay. Late
next
October.
month,
We're going to be
late
looking forward
next
to
month.
that. Yes, yes. For any aspiring DJ, producer, musician who would like to be in the same steps as you, what is
Yeah.
some motivation that you would like to share?
Yes. I was saying that first of all, I feel like it's better to find something that you love. Not only because you see someone doing it, or you see someone succeeding in it. Like I feel like if you find something you love, that's the way to go, and then work on it. as much as you can, and focus on it. And another thing is that, try to get as much information as you can about it. Because most of us, we have all the resources, but then without the information, we are not able to go to the next step. So that's so important also. And then believe in yourself. It doesn't really matter where you come from. I feel like like music specifically, it's like doesn't really matter. It's a universal language. Doesn't really matter where you come from. I feel like everything is possible. Like regardless of which language you sing in or what kind of music you do, but then if you believe in that and just work more on it and just try and get out there, I feel like one day things will happen.